Amelia and her super magical powers. This is the story of a young girl named Amelia. Amelia was fascinated by tales of people with superpowers, like Wonder Woman, or magic, like Harry Potter. She yearned to have powers like that so she could help people. Like the boy she often saw sitting all alone at lunch, looking very sad. If I had magical powers, I could make him smile, she said to herself. Or like the little kids who were being picked on in the schoolyard by an older girl. Ooh, superpowers would straighten her out fast, she said. And whenever she walked past the old run-down park near her house, she imagined how magic powers could fix it up so kids had a place to play. One night, just as Amelia was about to fall asleep, a fairy godmother came into her room. "Hello, Amelia," she said. "I'm here to help you. What have you been wishing for?" "Oh," said Amelia, "please give me some super magic powers so I can make a difference." "Well," said the fairy godmother, "I'm happy to give you some magic, Amelia, but my—" "Oh, thank you," cried Amelia. And with that, she went right to sleep. The next morning, when Amelia woke up, she remembered what had happened the night before. She jumped out of bed, eager to get going and test out her new superpowers. As she walked to school, she realized she'd forgotten to ask what she needed to do to release those powers. You know, say some secret words, give a high sign, something like that. But she decided she'd figure it all out as she went along. That day at lunch, she saw that same sad boy sitting by himself at lunch again. "Let's try my magic," she said, as she wiggled her fingers at him from a distance. Nothing. "Maybe I need to be closer," she thought. So she walked closer to him, and he looked up at her. She couldn't help but give him a friendly smile, and when she did, his face beamed with his own huge smile. "Ha!" thought Amelia, "I really do have magic." "Can I join you for lunch?" she asked. "Sure," he said, smiling even bigger. The two of them laughed and talked all during lunchtime. She learned his name was Bobby. He'd lost his father earlier in the year, and he and his mother had moved here after that. He didn't know anyone and was too shy to go up to kids and talk. Well, Amelia and Bobby became good friends, and Bobby smiled a lot from then on. One day soon after that, Amelia and Bobby were in the playground when they saw Karen bullying two younger kids by the swings. She'd read what to do about bullies, but she had never tried any of it before because she wasn't really sure she could do it. But now, with her superpowers, she was ready. "Come on, Bobby, let's go help those kids." So they walked up to where Karen stood over the two children, and Amelia wiggled her fingers at her and said loudly, "Karen, stop it right now. Come on, Dodie and Lou. Come with Bobby and me. You're safe with us." After the four of them had left, Amelia told the two, "If she bothers you again, just turn around and walk away. Act like you don't hear her. Don't show any emotion. And if she keeps on trying to hurt you, let Mr. Crenshaw in the office know. I'll go with you if you need me to." They did just as Amelia said, and Karen never bothered those kids again. Well, by now Amelia was feeling pretty good about her super magic powers. "How can I use them to fix up our old park?" she wondered. Wiggling her fingers didn't work. She still didn't know any magic words. Maybe if I start working to clean it, something will occur to me. And so she did. She took trash bags to the park and started picking up trash that had been left there. Before long, a couple of friends came by and asked what she was doing. "I'm fixing our park so we can play in it again." That sounded like a great idea to her friends, and they began to help. Soon other kids joined them. They picked up trash, pulled weeds, and cleared out dead brush. Little by little, the park began to look better. When some of the parents saw the improvements, they decided to help. Some mowed the grass, others built picnic tables, and still others convinced the city to buy some new equipment. It was hard work and it took many days, but they got their new park. When it was all done, the whole neighborhood had a picnic in their new park to celebrate it. After the picnic, Amelia fell exhausted into bed. She was just about asleep when the fairy godmother came back. "Oh, I'm so happy to see you," said Amelia. "I want to thank you for giving me all those super magic powers. But I tried to tell you my wand was broken. I didn't give you any," said the fairy godmother. "You must have given me powers," protested Amelia. "How else could I have made Bobby happy, stopped a bully, and given our neighborhood a wonderful park?" The fairy godmother just smiled. "My dear, you did that because you possess 3 powers that you developed yourself: kindness, bravery, and determination. With those 3 things, you are making a difference." And with that, Amelia fell fast asleep.